ESPN Radio and the ESPN app.
Dolphins are not going to regret this contract, no matter what happens, unless Tua Tagovailoa completely flames out and becomes a buster-Rudy like Nathan Peterman. The reason that the Miami Dolphins decided to do this
morning, everybody. So did Tua got paid.
Day and age potentially. If their quarterback plays well to walk out that door and you get nothing in return when it comes to free agency.
Check out more from Freddie and Harry weekdays at 3 Eastern on ESPN Radio and the ESPN app.
Morning, Scotty.
RNT Des Moines is 102.1 FM and 1350 ESPN, Des Moines sports leader. A Des Moines Media Group station.
The following show on 102.1 FM and 1350 ESPN Des Moines is paid for by Outdoors Tradition TV LLC.
Calling all stations. Clear the air lanes. Clear all air lanes for the big broadcast.
All right. Welcome to this week's edition of the After Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on 1350 ESPN. Hope everyone's having a great Saturday all across the good old US of A. August 3rd today, I believe, 2024. We got a lot to talk about in the last couple hours, or the next couple hours, and glad to be back home. Had a great week in Minnesota while I was up there for, well, I'll get into that later. It turned out to be the trip from hell. But I got to see my buddy Gary and his fan Nancy, and I got to spend some time with Chad in the Pines. And morning, Daryl in Oklahoma. Good morning, Jeff. How you doing, buddy? Jeff, you're going to want to listen to the show all show. Don't go nowhere. So it was an interesting trip, to say the least. But we're going to be talking with Joe Coy from Fourth Arrow and Winston here to the top of the show, and then we'll get into everything else. All right, so let's just get to it. Show is brought to you in part by our good friends over at Three Rivers Boat and RV Storage in Carlisle. You get $60 a month. We'll get you a 12 by 50 assigned spot. Good morning, Pete, the donut Ariati. Where's those donuts at? I could use one this morning. You get secure gates 24/7, security cameras, discount for multiple spots. Just make out an appointment with Tracy, Dick, or Danielle. Call them at 515-822-1362, 515-822-1362, and tell them Outdoors Dan sent you, and they'll take great care of you. Good spot to go. I actually got to go down there and do something today or tomorrow, actually. All right, let's head over to the phones. Our first guest is just a super nice guy. He took care of one of you, the listeners, last week for me, Mr. Joe from Winston, Fourth Arrow, Final Rest, the Tree Thrasher, and I never met a bologna sandwich I didn't like, Joe Coy. How you doing, Joe?
Doing well. How are you?
I'm good, buddy. What's up with you?
Oh, I'm actually sitting in my kayak right now on the lake. I just caught me a nice little 9-inch bass, so I'm having a good old time.
You're doing the show while you're fishing?
Yeah, I'm like, I can just jump on the lake, throw my AirPods in.
Okay, well, hey, that's okay. As long as you're happy, that's all I care about. Man, can you believe it? Can you believe it's August already?
Oh, dude, I can't believe it. This summer's been going by so fast.
Yeah.
I think we're only, 59 days away from October 1st. That's when season opener here in Michigan, so I'm excited.
Yeah. Good morning, Tony. Good morning, Richard. Thanks for watching this morning, fellas. Yeah, it's crazy, buddy. I mean, I know a lot of folks are going to start hunting next month. It's a lot of people going out west, some people going up north to bear hunt, and it's just it's coming really, really quick. It's crazy. What's going on at Fourth Arrow? Anything new we need to know about there?
Yeah, we got some newer stuff in the works. Nothing that I can talk too much about yet, but hopefully really soon we got some fun stuff coming out. Be looking for a couple of fun film and accessories, and then on the shooting rest side, we've got a couple things in the works. Kind of some fun tripod stuff, along with some new shooting rest platform stuff. So
yeah,
I'm excited about it. Probably mid-August is when you'll probably see that drop. So it should be good.
Well, for all my shotgun and muzzleloader hunters, if you need something to sure up your shot, I mean that rip and grip or grip and rip. What is it, Joe?
Grip and rip. Yep.
Yep. Grip and rip is the thing you should look at on Final Rest. If you've got a shooting house or even a tree stand, it'll work. I mean, it's pretty adaptable, and it'll make that shot right on the money if you have an issue holding or securing your weapon. So go check those out. Those are top notch. And I know on the Winsent side, a lot of people are. I know I'm already getting my stuff sorted out because I'll be decoying deer here pretty quick.
Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, early season, a lot of guys picking up some of their sets already. Deer season's right around the corner. Even for elk season, the grenade's always a great option there too for wind check-in, and we do have elk estrus for the 2.0 as well. So.
Yeah, it's good stuff. Good morning, Anita Joe. Thanks for watching this morning. Appreciate you. Yeah, how many people are gonna, you think, use the 2.0 or they're gonna use the e-thermal?
So, I mean, we've had the 2.0 out for longer, so we've got more people using it. A lot of people are picking up the e-thermal though, and there's a lot of people as well too that last year just decided to pick up just the pads and throw them in their thermocell because our e-thermal scent pads, basically, they're cross-compatible, whether you use them in the our unit or, other units that are out there on the market. So, yeah, a lot of people just throwing those pads in, the different units, and rolling with that.
Well, it's kind of nice because you can, with it being rechargeable, you can put one on the ground and you can put one up in the tree with you, or you can hang one up on the outside of the ground blind. You can use it as a cover scent. You can use it as an attractant. So, they're pretty nice. And then on the way home, you just throw it on a USB and charge it up, and you're ready to go in the morning.
Right, exactly. Yeah, some guys, what they'll do as well. So with our Winsent 2.0, of course, that's going to vaporize every minute or every 3 minutes. And that one gives you a little bit more longevity, out away from you. So what some guys will do, they'll run the 2.0 out in front of them with an attractant scent. And then with the e-thermal unit, because it's more of a continuous scent, makes for a really good cover scent. So you can run that up in the tree with you. And if you ever, run out of a pad, you can easily slide another pad in if you're doing like an all-day sit. And then if you're getting low on battery, you can actually just recharge that e-thermal unit with with your phone charger, basically, if you have a battery bank with you.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, what's going on in Michigan? Anything exciting as far as hunting?
I don't know. They're changing a bunch of hunting regulation rules. We'll see. But other than that, I mean, I've been doing some scouting and just started tilling up the soil for the food plot. So that's been going good. It's got a couple nice bucks on camera, so I'm excited for the season.
Yeah, they got about another week or two of growing, and then they're going to start here in about 4 weeks. They're going to start rubbing that velvet off. So I mean, they're definitely getting to the end of their growing. So
right. Yep.
Yeah. That's all right. I was up in Minnesota fishing. So how's the fishing been this year for you?
Actually, this is the first time I've been out.
Has it really? Well, don't feel bad because I tore my Achilles, so last week was my first trip too. And so I totally get it. You've just been busy.
I have been busy. I've had a lot of different stuff going on, and this morning it was like, man, beautiful morning. I don't have anything else going on. I'm gonna get out there. So the last 2 weekends I've been at shows. We were at the Deer Fest in Wisconsin, and then we went to the Mobile Hunters Expo last weekend right here in Michigan. So
okay. All right. Well, anything else we need to tell the folks? Because if you're fishing, I'm going to cut you a little short today so you can go have fun.
Oh, hey, don't worry about that. I'm just sitting here relaxing on the water, so that's fine.
If I was fishing, and I had the choice of fishing or talking to me, I know what I would be doing. I'd be fishing.
Oh, I've got plenty of time this morning, so it's all good. It's all good.
Yeah.
No, so definitely be looking out for some of our new product releases. Got some fun stuff coming out there, and well,
we're going to give away. We're getting into the hunting season now, so I'm going to be giving away some couple 2.0s. I'm going to be giving away some e-thermals. I think I got four or five e-thermals left to give away. Do you want me to? Are we doing tree thrashers this year, or are we going to?
Sure. Let's give away a few tree thrashers.
Okay. I'll throw some of those in some hunting packs that we're going to have open. We're gonna do the ugly buck contest next. Someone's gonna win my DSD buck decoy that I've been using on RTG the last couple of years. So we'll do that. Now I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll throw an e-thermal or Let's do a 2.0 on that, Joe, because I like running my 2.0 with the pure whitetail cash cartridge in that. And then we'll give that away right around towards the end of September. Okay.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Okay, and then I'll stretch the other stuff out through December. Okay.
Sounds good.
Yeah. So tree thrashers we'll give away. We'll give I'll just draw a winner and then email you, and then you can ship it directly if you don't mind.
Sounds good. That would work great.
Yeah, that way you don't have to worry. You know, it'd be cheaper on you guys than sending me a bunch. So.
Right. Yep.
Yeah. Any new scents this year?
Let's see here. Off the top of my head, I don't think we have any new ones in the works at the moment that I can think of.
Okay.
But yeah, I think we are at 33 total scents that we have. Some of our latest ones we released. We have another bear scent for guys that are, if anybody's going out for a fall bear hunt. We've got a new one from Rat Getter called Cookie.
Mm-hmm.
That was very similar to like an Oreo cookie type scent. That's always a fun one. So yeah.
Are you guys going bear hunting this year?
No. We actually one of our guys. So Rob and Mark actually are headed up to Alaska in about a month for like a coastal black bear hunt.
Oh, okay.
So that'll be pretty cool.
Yeah, that'd be all right.
Yeah, and Mark's got a wolf tag, so that should be a fun trip for them. They're going to do some fishing as well while they're up there. So.
Scotty in Oklahoma says the e-thermal is the last thing I won from you here, and it works great. Thank you, Scott. I appreciate that. Awesome. Good morning, Kenny Cole. So, yeah, that e-thermal, I wouldn't give it away if it wasn't a good deal, guys. So, yeah. I actually like you listeners. Right, Joe?
That's right.
7-11 and some change here on 1350 ESPN. Let me hit a real quick break. I'll come back and we'll finish up with Joe. All right, Joe, go cast some weed lines real quick. We'll be right back on 1350 ESPN. So I got the winner for the Pines fishing trip. I'll announce that here in the next 20 minutes or so. I've got the secret listener of the week, and we got a whole bunch of other stuff to talk about. So don't go nowhere.
At 287-6000 to schedule a check on your current heating and cooling systems. Is your house too dry and giving your family issues? A Honeywell dehumidifier system installed with your AC heating system can solve that issue right away. Wyckoff Heating and Cooling is a family-owned and operated business that has been serving Iowa residents and businesses for over 70 years.
How about that? They actually got they got an email going out. They got their stuff. I guess they're going to have a big sale. I need to ask them about that when they come back.
So if you want more time on the water or in the woods this year, please call the folks at Wyckoff Heating and Cooling.
That's those little scent cartridges that you can put into 2.0. They're awesome. You can set it for like every minute or every 3 minutes, and it just disperses scent into the wind column. It's pretty cool. It works really good with a buck decoy. Them bucks, they come down when they just come in to scent check it. It's pretty neat. Tired, I was up at 2 o'clock.
Whether it's one of our 5.0 or the 5.0 wide camera,
I just start going to bed at like 7.
I went to bed at 9:30 last night. I woke up at 2. Couldn't get back to sleep.
That's totally waterproof and ready to record
body's so used
some
to
bow fishing
it.
action.
Yeah. I got so much crap going on. And a Raven's kicking me, and he's having puppy dreams. His dog. He's sitting there just kicking. I said, Raven. Huh? What? He didn't sleep. Raven didn't sleep much. I guess we had some bad storms while I was gone for 3 or 4 days, and he hates storms. So I don't think Jenny or the dog slept for 3 days. Morning, John. Oh, hey, Fall Festival's this weekend, huh? All right. Everybody, the Fall Festival's going on this weekend. If you're looking for something to do, go support the Iowa Bow Hunters. I don't think anybody emailed me about that, John.
Check out Rupert's Roost and Peace Turkey Calls. Todd Rupert is a master turkey call maker from Pennsylvania that is so passionate about chasing toms. He started building handcrafted calls in 2016, so he knew he could make the right call when it mattered.
Rupert's Roost and Peace turkey calls are made of beautiful woods from walnut to hickory. Todd uses the best crystal, glass, slate, and aluminum on all of his pot calls that will allow you to make the most subtle purrs to the sharpest
Morning,
cuts.
Hank. Morning,
and exciting
Ryan.
yelps that will get any boss town
You
fired
too, buddy.
up. Rupert's Roost and Peace Turkey Calls offers handmade friction, box, and mouth calls that will allow from the beginner to the most seasoned turkey caller to make the right call when it counts. So this upcoming turkey season, try a Rupert's Roost and Peace turkey call and let that Tom roost in peace. Hey everybody, it's Outdoors Dan. Have you been one of the few that have raised your hands to serve? Well, first off, thank you for your service. Everyone at MoVet Outdoors has been working hard to continue their mission since it started in 2019. MoVet Outdoors is a group of veterans that want to support vets after service by taking them on outdoor activities, providing camaraderie for vets with other vets, and a supportive environment. At MoVet Outdoors, you can go on hunting and fishing trips, survival school, golfing trips, even take part at their new archery range. There's also a great fishing tournament every year and other contests for vets to take part in.
Dove season's a couple weeks away. We're in the hunting season.
Plans for another in the future to support vets in their community. So, if you're
Better get out there and get your dove loads and stuff now, because if you wait till the week before, you're going to have a hard time finding ammo.
Send them a message. MoVet Outdoors has been working hard with vets every week to continue their great mission. Go check them out. You'll be glad you did.
In the mood for a great family treat or a special gift idea? Hop on over to the Lotta Pop store, located at 647 South Ankeny Boulevard in Ankeny. That's where you'll find over 30 fresh flavors of the most delicious Iowa-grown popcorn in the South.
Yeah, you can do that, Scott.
You'll love the fresh pop flavors like caramel apple, kettle corn, jalapeno cheddar, cheddar cheese, birthday cake, or patriotic mix, just to name a few. You'll find something for everyone at Lotta Pop in Ankeny. Harley and his crew can help you pick out the perfect variety pack, tin, or gift package. Lotta Pop has everything you'll need, from ready-to-eat popcorn to all the fixings to make great popcorn at any event. Everyone loves popcorn.
If you put in for that fishing contest, I wouldn't go anywhere.
At the Iowa State Games, locally grown and popped to perfection. Lotta Pop can help with any special occasion, corporate events, and special fundraising for your school. For more information, contact Lotta Pop at 515-262-3243 or go online at lottapop.com. Lotta Pop, great tasting popcorn from Iowa since 1969.
Hey America, when you barbecue, cookies is the one. Lots of flavor, lots of goodness, thick and rich, lots of fun. Hey America, when you barbecue, try cookies.
You see, DeAndre Hopkins is hurt. Justin Herbert's hurt. Dante Foreman got hurt.
We don't draft this early.
We should draft this early.
This is the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on Des Moines Sports Leader, 1350 ESPN.
All right, welcome back to the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on 1350 ESPN. Hope everyone's doing well this fine Saturday morning. We got Jewel Coy on from 4th Arrow Winsett, Final Rest, Tree Thrasher, and all them brands, I'm telling you. So, do you guys salmon fish in the fall, or is that just the spring?
You know, I haven't actually really done much of that, so I'm not even sure on that.
You guys got
more like a smaller lake fisherman, but
yeah, that's supposed to be really good. That's supposed to be really good salmon fishing up there, buddy.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, I just haven't ever really gotten into that side too much, but.
That's all right. I think I'm going to get a chance to hunt Wisconsin for the first time. I don't think I've hunted Michigan. I've been in Michigan a few times, but
Michigan's not necessarily known for the biggest deer. It's getting a little bit better. Like there's pockets in Michigan that are actually pretty good.
Well, that's because you got so many people shooting at them.
Yeah, everybody thinks, well, if I don't shoot it, the neighbor will, and that just. When everybody thinks that, nothing survives.
I think Michigan, Pennsylvania, and Texas. I think those 3 states have the most hunters.
Oh yeah, as far as the hunters per square acre, basically.
Yeah,
there's a lot of hunters.
Yeah. Good morning, Tim. Good to see you, buddy. Good to see you.
So one thing I just did. I just got back from. I spent a couple of days in Kentucky a week and a half ago, actually testing out some of our newer Final Rest stuff. If you want a sneak peek at what one of our new systems looks like, we got a couple pictures, just kind of a sneak peek on our Final Rest Facebook page. But I spent a couple days with Joey Hartley with Mangy Dog TV. He's got a YouTube channel, and he hunts coyotes with dogs, and that's a super cool experience. If you ever get a chance to go out with somebody, they call it like dogging for coyotes. That's a pretty fun one. So basically, you'll call the coyotes in, the dogs will like chase them, and then kind of work the coyotes right in toward you. It's super cool.
Special announcement. Yeah. Yeah, that's awesome. Hey, I just got a text from Dave Jones. He said you can tell everyone that Mitchellville Library, I'm giving away a free shoulder mount and a silent auction plus car show and lots of things going on at Shamu's Palooza Day and Mitchellville today only. Thank you, Davy Jones. That's my taxidermist, by the way.
Ladies and gentlemen, can I please have your attention? I've just been handed an urgent and horrifying news story. And I need all of you to stop what you're doing and listen.
Ooh, scoopage.
Well, actually, I should have had Andrew play that before I just read the text.
Yeah. You jumped the gun on me here, and I'm saying, what?
Well, that's all right. I told you I'm tired. I only got a couple hours sleep. So anyway, that was the special announcement. And then, hey, I just saw email, Joe. Are you guys having sales on Winston stuff?
So let's see here. Not currently at the moment, but we usually run kind of a refresher scent sale on scent cartridges. Usually it's kind of right around the 1st of September, so definitely be looking out for that. If you got a 2.0 unit or an e-thermal unit and you want to get some fresh scent for the season.
Okay. All right, Andrew, play it again.
Okay.
All right, let me do this right now.
All right, we're all going to be set, right?
Yeah,
all
just
right.
less lip and more action. Let's go.
Ooh.
Ladies and gentlemen, can I please have your attention? I've just been handed an urgent and horrifying news story. And I need all of you to stop what you're doing and listen.
Ooh, scoopage.
All right, Movet Outdoors is heading down to Liberty, Missouri today for the big waterfowl weekend. Thank you, Tim Worley, for the update. I appreciate that. For everybody who wants to go check out waterfowl or go check out Movet Outdoors, go check that out at Waterfowl Weekend. Thank you, Tim. Appreciate you watching. You know what Movet Outdoors is, Joe?
I think I've heard of it, but
yeah, they came on as a partner. I found out about these guys like a year and a half ago. They take vets from all over Missouri and Illinois, and they take them out on fishing, hunting trips, survival school trips. They just built some 3D ranges. They got a lodge they're putting together to have people come and stay for free. It's a really nice organization out of Central Missouri.
that is awesome. Very cool.
Yeah, they do a good job. They really do. All right. Well, I had to get you on and talk a little bit about the fall. So, bring in the Bucks with Winston. Is that you on there?
That video?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's actually one of our other guys, David Drogies. I just shot that video Thursday morning.
Yep.
Kind of put that together. So we kind of made a fun little spoof commercial thing where he kind of like drops out of the sky like he spawned there, and then it's got some fun transitions. It's kind of a fun video if you want to go to our Facebook page or YouTube channel and check it out.
No, you're good. All right, hey, when you get a chance, send me some more 2XL t-shirts, will you?
Okay, yeah, for sure.
Send me the military green and another black one because mine are getting pretty ratty.
Okay, yep, sounds good.
All right. Is there anything I can do for you, sir?
Oh, can you bring deer season quicker?
Yeah, if I could, I would. If I could reach up and hit the old thermostat and flip the switch on the seasons, we'd be in fall already. Trust me.
Right, exactly. Yeah,
when I was up in Minnesota,
hot.
They actually had pumpkin spice out already, and it's getting
Already?
closer.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, that's a good thing. All right, tell everybody where they can find you.
So yeah, if you want to check us out, you can go to fourtharrow.com. That's got links to all our other websites and products. So fourtharrow.com.
Yeah, Windscent and Final Rest and Tree Thrasher.
Winston, Final Rest, Tree Thrasher. Yep.
Yeah. All right. Go fish. Let me know how you do. Catch a big one.
All right. Sounds good. Thanks, Dan.
You're welcome, buddy. There he goes, Joe Coy. Good fine feller right there. We always enjoy having Joe. Hey, Jacob. Sailorville Lake is down 20 feet right now, according to Jake. Morning, Jeff. Good morning, Davy Jones. You're welcome, buddy. Anything for you, pal. That's awesome. So, I went to Minnesota.
Yes, break it down.
Yeah. So I go to Minnesota, and I get up there on Monday night, and I think I got there like at 5:30. So I got to, the first thing you do when you get a boat, you got to break the outboard in. You got to take 2 hours of consistently running the motor halfway for the first hour. You got to vary your speeds and everything, and then the second hour you go half power to 3/4 power, keep it in around 3,000 RPMs and not going over. Okay, so I got that done the second hour, and then you got to get it up to the full power, start and stop, start and stop, start and stop. Do that for 5 minutes. So I got everything broke in right before dark. So I got the boat back to the dock. I got the motor broke in. I'm going, man, this is awesome. I'm going to be able to fish in the morning. I don't have to worry about breaking in the motor. I went ahead and I got the trolling motor down and got the trolling motor calibrated. I got my remote calibrated, got everything done. So next morning I get up early, get out on the lake. And I'm sitting there trolling around, and it's so hot up there. It was hot. So I actually invited a couple guys to go with me, and they couldn't go. So they're probably lucky they didn't go. Hey, morning, Todd. Good to see you, buddy. It was brutally hot, but I got a top for the boat, so I threw that up, and I went up front and I started finding humps, and I got the live scope out. My live scope, everything's going away from me. So if you're looking at your monitor, the way live scope works is when your transducer is pointed in the forward direction, and you're trying to find fish. Everything is coming towards, like, if you can program how far you want to go out. I was running at 35, 40 feet out, and then the information comes from left. From what would that be, Andrew? If it's from the right, it'd be right to left, right? So right to left, because the left-hand side of the monitor is the boat. So everything else is scrolling toward you, right? Well, I kept looking at the screen. I'm going, well, that don't look right. Everything was going away from me. And I'm going, well, that's definitely not right. So I'm sitting there trying to mess with my settings. Good morning, Nick. Good to see you, buddy. I'm sitting there messing with all my settings, and I said, well, nothing's working. So I get on the phone and I call Garmin. Now, I will say this. Garmin has some of the nicest people you could talk to. Okay? I'm going to give them that. So I get on the phone. I'm on the phone Tuesday for 10 hours trying to get my live scope working. First they wanted me to make sure the software was updated, which it all was. I had everything updated. Then they wanted me to go calibrate the live scope system. I probably calibrated that live scope system 35 times. Nothing, it was not fixing it. Then the guys came back and said that the software was not correct. So I go, well, that can't be right, because with Garmin, you got a little app here. It's called Active Captain. I'm showing everybody on the live stream. See the little boat up there on the top row? That's called Active Captain. So that actually tells you, how many Garmin devices that you got hooked up to your boat. So I'm looking at all the updates and stuff and everything. It doesn't say there's any more updates available. So I go back to the lodge. I get my laptop out, and I crank up the Garmin site. I'm up to date. So I go, well, that can't be right. So I call Garmin back, and I asked for the software team, and I said, would you please tell me, I'm having these issues, and they're telling me in the troubleshooting room that my software on my monitor is not up to date. The guy goes, what are you running? So I told him the monitor, and he looked up on my account, and he goes, Mr. Young, you got the latest software. I said, well, why are they telling me it's not up to date? And he goes, well, they probably don't know what they're talking about in that area. I said, well, that's really reassuring. So I get back to the boat. I go drive out of the cove, and I call him back. And long story short, I spent all day Tuesday and all day Wednesday on the phone for over 10 hours trying to get that system worked out. They had me going around docks, pointing in at docks to see if they could see structure. I mean, you could see fish, and you could see the weeds and the bottom of the lake and everything, but everything was either 90 degrees or 100 degrees off. There was no way for you to get on fish. So I just said, well, guys, what are we going to do here? This is a brand new thing out of the box. Everything's hooked up right. They did a live stream to make sure everything was, the way it was supposed to be. And super nice people, but it was just nothing was working. So with the last guy that I talked to goes, Mr. Young, it sounds to me like your box is wrong, is broke, or it's not translating the data from the transducer correctly. So he goes, why don't we just get you a new box and we'll have you send the other one back, and we'll make sure everything's under warranty. We'll take care of it. And I said, okay, I'll just cut my trip short. So I called Gary and Nancy from Bear River Guy Service, and I said, guys, looks like I'm going to head back. So I caught one fish while I was up there. I caught a little pike, or a little perch. That's it, because I was on the phone the rest of the time. So I get home. I'm coming home Thursday. I'm coming home, kind of bummed. I mean, I got the boat broke in, which was great, so I can go fish now here at home. I don't have to worry about breaking my motor in. I'm telling you right now, folks, that Lund boat's amazing. I was the best retirement present I could ever get myself. That boat's phenomenal, and the trolling motor, that Stealth, Garmin Force trolling motor is fanatic. It is so quiet, and it's powerful. I mean, it's just a great system. So I'm super happy with all of that. So I get home, or I'm on my way home. I get to about Albert Lee, and I'm just driving along, minding my own business, got it on cruise control, listening to fantasy football so I can kick Andrew's ass. And I shouldn't say that. Kick Andrew's butt. That sounds nicer. So yeah. Oh, I trust me, folks. I apologize, because the last couple days, I have not been. I've been using words I haven't used since the Navy. And because I don't cuss, but last couple of days I have been. I haven't been really proud of myself, to be honest with you. But so anyway, I'm almost to Albert Lee, and I see something out of the corner of my eye coming across 35. And you know what? Let me take a break, and I'll pick up the story from there. How's that for a cliffhanger?
That's good.
Don't go anywhere, because you're gonna want to hear this. We'll be right back on 1350 ESPN.
Are you into hunting, fishing, camping, or tailgating? If you are, we'd like to introduce you to Arctic Ice. Arctic Ice is a brand new way to keep your game.
Yeah, I hear you, Richard.
Camping supplies cold.
They've been nice to fish, man. Even the guys were having trouble, though. It was so hot. It was hot.
Low temperature longer than a bag of ice, and does not have the slushy mess that can contaminate what's in your cooler. If you like to hunt or fish, look at the Alaskan Series or Arctic Ice Packs that will keep your game or fish at 34 degrees for 3 to 4 days. If you're wanting to really freeze things up, try the Tundra Packs that can keep your wild game and fish at dry ice temperatures for the travel back home. For tailgating or camping,
morning, Jeff.
Chillin' Brew Packs. They will keep your beverages of
Oh, you haven't heard the worst of it yet,
4
Jeff.
times longer than what a bag of ice can. If you want your game, fish, or camping goods to stay fresh and cold as possible without the mess of regular ice, go check out Arctic Ice Packs today. You can find models of Arctic Ice Packs at Sportsman's Warehouse or at www.arctic-ice.com.
I'm supposed to get some more Arctic Ice in, too. We can give some of that away. That stuff, that's always good to have for the cooler.
Tastes great, gives you protein, and is easy to
I
pack.
always have my Arctic Ice
Have you
with me.
heard of Soldier Boy beef jerky? Soldier Boy jerky is slow smoked in small batches to ensure generous, tender morsels that taste outstanding. Soldier Boy beef jerky offers the following flavors: sweet heat, original maple or pepper flavors that will satisfy you all day in the field.
Did you? I didn't watch. I didn't.
Is veteran-owned and
Was it
proud
any good?
supporters of the Canines for Warrior Foundation. They also donate to troops that are deployed.
You saw all the guys that'll get cut.
So next time you're looking
That's
for
the bad thing about the
or
first.
your next outdoor adventure, please remember to reach
Yeah, at
for
least
some
football's
Soldier
back.
Boy beef jerky,
Yeah,
available at
finally got
Sportsman's
there.
Warehouse. Soldier Boy beef jerky, outstanding taste that keeps you satisfied in the field. For more information, please check us out online at www.sbjerky.com.
Let's talk about a story, an Iowa story about a dream that took several years to come true in Osceola, Iowa. It's the story of Revelton Distilling Company. These fine
So
distilled whiskeys,
probably here in a
gins,
week
and
or so,
vodkas
we're going to
were
start
born
that
from the
ugly
labor
buck
of robbing
contest. I'll
Christina
tell you
Taylor.
on.
It's amazing
I'll do a
hearing
live
the customers' descriptions of how
Facebook Live
unique
to tell
each
everybody
bottle
when we're going to
looks
do it and how
and
you
each
can
spirit
register and
tastes and
stuff.
satisfies with every sip. From the honey whiskey to the
I still got
whiskey
Larry's
and cream,
buck. I
or the
should give
robust
Larry's
mulberry
decoy away.
gin, American
we
gin
should
or
do.
vodkas. Revelton Distilling
Should keep
visitors
mine and give
can't
Larry
believe the
McCoy's
flavor
ones away.
profiles the mixologists are creating at the distillery every day.
You could win
Revelton
Larry
Distillery is
McCoy's
open
deer.
Wednesday through
Boy, he'd
Sunday
have a
in
fit.
Osceola. They're located at
He would
1400 West
absolutely
Clay
have
Street,
a fit
right off
if I gave his
I-35.
buck decoy
Revelton
away.
Distillery fine spirits are also available at your local grocery
Yeah,
and
hey
other
Brandon,
retailers
thank you,
around
buddy. I'm gonna go back up in October. I already got a cabin reserved for that first week, I think, in October, first or second week.
just time to
They say the fishing's really
unwind.
phenomenal back then.
Then it's time for a Revelton moment.
That big buck has eluded you for
Hoyt,
seasons.
I did not get any messages. My messenger's down, so you're always better to email me than message me, because half the time I don't get my messages.
Has some of the best deer scents you can rely on to work scrape lines or build mock scrapes that will help you see more deer.
Tell him I said congratulations, though. That's awesome that he beat cancer.
Scents like Bed It Up, Fixation, and Power Shot, to name a few. Scents are available in powder and liquid form to last longer on hanging branches or scrapes. Try the White Lightning Estrus scent. It's a proven scent that bucks can't resist.
Well, Ken, I couldn't do it a couple months ago because I had my foot in that foot cast, buddy.
Just go to purewhitetail.com and check out all they have to offer. Scents, hunting gear, seed.
It probably, if I wasn't in that stupid walking boot cast thing,
Want to be more
I would have found out 2 months ago.
Go to purewhitetail.com.
I agree.
Or look them up on Facebook. If you love to hunt, join the Pure Whitetail family today.
Hello, boy, and I had to climb and I forgot how long those dock stairs are at the resort. Boy, my foot was sore, man.
Firearm for your needs. We carry new and used firearms for all shooting disciplines.
That was sore.
As well as folks who like to hunt.
Like a dull
We have
toothache.
recently expanded our store to better serve
It's way better.
We still accept trades on
It
all
still
types
is
of guns.
sore.
We'll also look at any firearm you might wish to sell or put on consignment.
I feel bad. I mean, I'm glad mine was an up and down tear. I feel so bad for the people that have it across and have to have that surgery and everything. I can't imagine how much that hurts.
That can help with all
I mean, mine hurts, but that'd be worse.
To gun cleaning kits, holsters, and sights, we handle it all at JLM Shooter Supply in Urbandale. Please stop by and see us at 6931
10
Douglas
seconds.
Avenue in Urbandale.
We're back in
Or call
10
us
seconds.
at 515-331-1577. That's 515-331-1577.
You're listening to the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on 1350 ESPN.
All right, welcome back to the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on 1350 ESPN. Hope you're having a great Saturday all across the good old US of A, and thanks for making us part of your weekend here on Saturdays. We appreciate that. So I'm on my way back home, and let me step back just a hair. The great thing about having good buddies is Nancy and Gary and Jim took me out for there's a restaurant up at Lake Winnie called Gosh Damn Place. That's the name of it. And you can actually take fish fillets in there, and they'll cook it up for you and get you like a family-style dinner. So Gary thawed out some walleye fillets he had in his freezer. So we had a fish fry. We were there, which was awesome. He just got back from Alaska, and he was nice enough to let me have some halibut, some cod, and some salmon fillets fresh from Alaska. So I got to bring fish home at least, and Jenny was super happy about the salmon. So thanks to Gary, Nancy, and everybody for helping me do that. So, all right, so I'm on my way home. I'm out by Albert Lee, and awesome place. Oh, there you go, Richard. Yeah, I mean, everybody up there is super nice. So I see something. I'm driving along. I see something out of the corner of my left eye, and I kind of look real quick, and it's I thought it was a duck, okay, because I only saw it for like a second. And then the next thing I know, it flies right into my truck, right underneath the headlight, and I hear a thump, and I'm going, oh great. So I pull over, and I don't see the duck. It was actually a pheasant. It wasn't a duck. It was a pheasant. I thought it was a duck because I only saw it first. I thought I saw a bill. So I get out, and there's a little square about the size of a sheet of paper, part of my grill, and that's where the pheasant hit, and it broke that. So I look underneath the truck. I don't see the bird. I don't see any liquid coming out. I don't see anything going on. So I go, okay, I just got a minor little ding here. Morning, Brant.
Good to see you, buddy. Those Minnesota pheasants are tough, Brant. I'm telling you. So I get back in the truck and I'm heading back home. I call my Darren Eilander, my American Family Insurance guy. I said, hey, I don't think I'm going to have a claim, but just in case, this is what just happened. He goes, you got a duck? I said, I think I got a duck. I'm pretty sure it's a duck. I don't know. It's a big bird. That's all I can tell you. So I get home. I'm cruising. Got the cruise control set. Towing, everything's fine. I get back into Des Moines, and I get within a mile of my house, and I start hearing ching 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 ching, ching ching, and what in the world is that? And I make the turn to get to my house, and all of a sudden my truck just locks up. It just stops. It just goes, and that's it. So I try to put it in park. It won't go into park. I let it sit there for a second. I try to hit my starter button. It won't start. Morning, Paula. Halibut. Wow. Yeah, I can't wait to have grilled halibut, Paula. That's going to be awesome. You are not supposed to use a truck to hunt pheasant. Well, I wasn't planning on it, Brett. So I'm stuck on Park Avenue in the middle of the sound effects is like I'm there. Well, thank you, Jeff. I appreciate that. So I got the flashers going. I'm on a hill, and I've got traffic backed up a mile because I got my truck and there's nothing I can do. My truck won't start. It won't move. I'm just stuck. So I'm sitting there. I call the cops, and then I go, well, this ain't good. So I call my buddy Dave Mag. Now I love my buddy Dave Mag. That's his nickname, Dave Mag. I said, Dave, I need your help, buddy. I need you to come and get my boat. My truck just shut down. I don't know what's going on. I told him where I was. I said, I'm real close to the house. Can you come and grab the boat from me? I got traffic backed up both ends. People are getting mad. They're flipping me off. They're yelling at me. So he goes, yeah, so I'm on my way. So, I look back. It's horrible, folks. The traffic is it's backed up horribly. So I get out, and I feel bad for everybody, but there's nothing I can do. It's not like I ran out of gas or anything, right? So I just start directing traffic because the police are not there yet. And it's been at least half an hour since after I called that they're not there. So I start directing traffic. I'm out there playing traffic cop. I got people, I'm letting 15, 20 cars go, stop them, come back. And then these wonderful human beings decide when I let somebody go, they're trying to cut around the ones that I'm letting go because their time is way more important than everybody else's. They can't wait in line and wait their turn. So I stand in front of the car so they can't get by the ones that I want to go, and I just sit there and I look at them, and I got the message across. I was not happy, and I'm pointing at them. I'm just sitting there going, you stop and you wait your turn. I was mad. I didn't care anymore. So they stopped, and then I let them go. I said, way to go, you idiot, which I shouldn't have said. But, I'm sick of people not having manners anymore. Nobody has manners anymore, right? Morning, Rick. Sounds like a hell of a fishing trip. It was, Tony. It was a hell of a trip. So, anyway, I'm directing traffic for like 40 minutes, and my arms are getting tired. I'm doing this like this, spinning. And then finally the police officer gets there, super nice guy. He goes, Mr. Young, just go wait by your truck. I'll take care of this. I said, you got it, buddy. I'm tired. Yeah. And then one guy drove right by me, rolls down the window, goes, way to go running out of gas, you moron. I said, well, listen, I'm sorry your mother, I can't tell you what I said. But I said, I didn't run out of gas, blankety. I said, my truck's broke. And I said, get out of here. And Jenny's going, oh my God, somebody could have killed you. I said, Jesus is going to take good care of me when I go home. I don't have a bit of doubt. I'm not a perfect person. I try to do the best thing I can every day for everybody. And I accepted Christ as my Savior. Jesus was a fisherman, an outdoors person. I know I'm going to heaven. So anyway, the tow truck finally gets there. I tow it over to Carl Chevrolet, and they are so busy at Carl's. It's going to be a while. And I called Smelter. I said, Joe, this is what's going on. I don't know what happened. So I get it in there, and the guy at the collision center goes, well, it's only $1. It's $190 part, Dan. There's no other damage to your truck. I don't know why it's not running. I said, okay. So he goes, that's going to be a warranty issue. I said, really? And he goes, yeah. I said, okay. So long story short, well, you know what? I'll wait for the rest of the story when Smelter comes on. So there you go. But that was my trip. It's a trip. I will never forget it. I wish I could. So, but it was nice just it was so cool being up on the lake. I had loons swimming right next to the boat while I'm on the phone arguing with Garmin. You know, they're sitting there, you know, doing loon things. I love it up there, you know. And if I had to have any experience like this happen to me, I'm glad it was up there at a place at least I really love being up there. So anyway. Morning, Shane. AJ, good morning, buddy. AJ, my wonderful musician friend. One of life's adventures. I'm telling you, Jeff, it was an adventure. I'm just telling you, it was crazy. All right, JLM has got $50 off anything for 1,000 that you spend. And if you spend over 1,000, you get $100 off. Ray's Marine, Eric up there in Grand Rapids, Minnesota. I got a chance to talk to Eric up there. They've got big rebates going on. They've got sales, and if you want to save a bunch of money on a new boat or a used boat, give Eric a call at Ray's Marine. He saved me over $6,000 on my rig. That's the third time that they've done it over the last decade of me trading boats and stuff. So just a super nice going on. Game Hide has a big sale going on. Don't forget to check that out if you need to get some Elimitech or you need some new deer hunting gear. Just go to GameHide.com. They got a whole bunch of sales going on. Go check that out. And let me take a break. When we come back, I'm going to announce the secret listener winner. And I got fishing reports. We'll be right back on 1350 ESPN.
Taping your own hunts is an exciting way to capture the moment. Fourth Arrow camera arms can help you video easier in the field. They're extremely
Morning, Sean Watts. How you doing in Illinois there, buddy? Good to see you.
Shoulder system is also very adaptable to any tree or ground blind setup. The bases are affordable and easy to set up for various wind directions.
That's the problem. When I get mad, I don't care.
Including the stiff arm.
Well, it takes a lot to get me mad, but when I get mad, I don't care. And I'll always care,
depending on what you choose. For ground blind hunters,
I just can't stand. Who's raising people? You know.
All models can handle Consumer Pro Video and perform quietly in the field. You can even custom pick your setups with
nobody's more important than anybody else. You wait your turn.
Check out FourthArrowCameraArms.com.
You know.
Outdoors Dan approved for the field for great video action.
How's the gearhead? That gearhead's money, buddy. That Carbon 24, Sean. I love that bow. Thanks for asking.
Have you ever thought about using your passion to help you through college? Grandview University is a small private college that is looking for students that have a passion.
And then on the way back from Minnesota, I didn't even talk about this. There was 2 or 3 parts of the highway that were going to one lane, so you had to merge. How many of you out there are sick of people? You merge over in the lane that you're supposed to, and you know, half a mile before it goes to one lane, and you got all these people zooming by you in the other lane because they're too good to wait in line. Who's sick of that? Give me a thumbs up if you're sick of that. Because boy, am I sick of that. Feel you, buddy. I'm hoping keep my composure to that. I get to herd cats. Go get him, AJ.
At American Family Life Insurance, we know
Scott says he thinks manners and common sense have been bred out of the human race. I'm telling you, buddy, I'm almost there with you.
Plus, life insurance is often more affordable than you think. Let's talk about options that fit you.
It's just nuts.
Agent at 515-964-7575 today.
They should have cameras. They should have cameras on those highway lanes when they do that. And for everybody that runs past you when you're in line, they try to cut in front of you. They should
give them $100 fine. Just read their license plates and send them a ticket.
Anyone know where you're at walking in?
That would stop that.
Onyx? Onyx is one of the most important.
You start getting into people's wallets, they pay attention. That's the problem. There's no consequences anymore.
Get from your truck to your hunting spots. It also allows you to mark and save your parking spots.
Oh, if I was 30 years younger, I'd be a trooper.
Or some possible next stand locations. The
I'd
Onyx
have a
Hunt app
thick
is
ticket
also
book.
a great way to see your property where you stand. Onyx is a mobile app that you can take.
I'm tired of people being rude. I hate rude people.
Too many people are only thinking about them. They only think one thought outside of their own.
So selfish, man.
Onyx Hunt app
Just
at your
selfish.
app store today.
Hi, this
Nobody
is Dr. Don
wants
Gilbert
to
from
sit
New Life
there
Counseling Services with
blocking
offices in
traffic.
West Des Moines and Ankeny, Iowa. I know things can
Yeah,
be tough in the
but
world today. I see it
it's
every
all
day.
about them
People
every
dealing
time.
with relationship
Yeah.
issues, parenting struggles, anxiety,
why
depression.
I'm shocked
or
nobody
just
tried to
looking for a
run me
new direction or
over
plan in their life. If you
Thursday,
find yourself
to be
struggling
honest
and are
with you.
looking for someone to help you find
I mean,
answers
as
to a
dumb
better
as that is,
relationship,
I
a
am
marriage,
also
or just
surprised.
helping with
Yeah.
everyday stress, please consider calling me at New Life. We
I am
offer
a bigger guy. They probably thought they
straightforward
would have hurt their
approach to helping
car.
you to get through the layers of stress that can be harmful to your health.
If I would have had a baseball bat in the truck,
Staff
I
at
would
New
have had
Life
it out
offer
with me.
one-on-one sessions that air right to the
Like
heart
a
of the
big
matter. We
baton.
work
Come
with you so you
on,
can
buddy.
discover better choices on how to handle the issues.
Swing
you
away,
in your
outdoors.
life. When you're
Swing
looking for someone
away.
to listen to you, we're here.
Yeah.
Please consider calling us for a confidential appointment at New Life. 515-225-4006.
Jenny goes, you're going to go to jail. I said, hey, I get an education, free meals, don't have to worry about my bills. What's the problem?
Hi, this is your old friend Speed over at Speed's Golf Cars, located in Wall Lake, Iowa.
As long as I get out before hunting season.
Nice selection of
There you go.
golf carts. We're a club car dealer, so we've got a nice selection of the off-road
man.
cars, as well as a good mix of utility carts as well. We've got a number of pre-owned golf carts in all types of price ranges. Available with fancy wheels, stereo. We've got it here at Speed's Golf Cars. Let the
You're
folks
supposed to
at
turn the other cheek, Dan. Luke, I'm sorry, Luke. There's sometimes you just can't turn the other cheek,
This is
buddy.
the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on Des Moines Sports.
What's the other one in the Bible? Lord helps those who help themselves.
Yeah, something like that.
There you go. All right, welcome back to the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on 1350 ESPN. Here by the grace of God. After this last week, thank you, Lord, for helping me get through all that. Thank you, Scotty Miller. All right, the secret listener of the week, Richard says the problem is locked. The problem is locked doors. Laughing out loud. There you go, Richard. Yeah, I wouldn't want to get my hands on them, Richard. It just, I don't know. Just, I don't ever want to. I wouldn't want to hurt anybody, but boy, I'm tired of rude people. Sometimes it's the other person's cheek you got to turn. There you go, AJ. So
I like that.
Yeah, I like that.
I like that a lot.
AJ's not only better than Garth Brooks singing, he's smart too. Secret listener contest. I had almost 350 people enter for the secret listener contest this week. So thank you everybody listening to the Outdoor Call Radio app, and thanks for sending those in. Toby Wilson of Des Moines, Iowa is this week's winner. Toby, congratulations. I will get with you. I don't know if you're going to. I think you're either going to get a Weeby knife or something else. Maybe a $50 gift card to Game Hide. I think I said Game Hide. I'll get with you, Toby. There you go. All right, fishing report today is brought to you by Sportsman's Warehouse, Bay Caddy, Trica Fishing, Ray's Sport and Marine in Grand Rapids. Go check out Eric and the gang up at Ray's Sport and Marine. You can't miss them. They'll take good care of you. Fishing report, just go fish. Black Hawk Lake, crappie bite is fair, gills are fair, walleye are slow, bass are slow, Brushy Creek, bluegills, gills are fair, bass are fair, walleye are fair, perch are slow. Clear Lake, crappie slow, catfish bites. Catfish biting all over is pretty good right now. Bass are fair, walleye are fair, bass are slow. Yellow bass, that is. East Okoboji, crappie bites fair, gills are good. Largemouth bass are fair, yellow perch are okay or fair. Ingram Lake, walleye are okay. Spirit Lake, black crappie bites fair, bluegills are fair, walleye is good. Early morning, late evening. Yellow perch are good. West Okoboji Lake,
crappie bites fair, gills are good, pumpkin seeds good, walleye are fair. Little River Watershed Lake, gills are slow, catfish are fair, channel catfish are fair, largemouth bass are fair. 3 mile walleye are slow, 12 mile black crappie bites slow, gills are slow, catfish are slow. I'm sorry, catfish are fair, largemouth bass are fair, Big Creek walleye are fair. There's your fishing report for the week.
Catfish can be slow sometimes.
Oh, they are slow.
You know, sometimes it's just not a good swimming day.
Yeah.
You know, who knows?
Should I announce the winner of the fishing trip now, or should I do it next hour?
I'd say suspense is always greatest.
Okay, I'm going to wait till 8 o'clock in the 8 o'clock hour. Where's Skippy Peterson at? I'm going to call and see if we can get Skip on the air. He was supposed to chime on here this morning. So I'll announce the winner of the Pines Resort Trica Fishing Contest before 8:30. So, but I wouldn't go anywhere. Cats are on the coon. There you go, Rick. Cats are great on the coon.
Wrong, sir.
Well, I didn't say it. I'm just reading it. Here you go. Catfish biting across Iowa. Fishing for catfish. I'll tell you that afterwards. Hey, that big 3D shoot is going on this weekend. That Target Trafficking event up in Ames. Woo-hoo. They got the big today and tomorrow. It's near Story City, Iowa, with 100% of the money donated for Wings of Refuge. That's a Christ-centered ministry in Ames, Iowa, that provides long-term restorative care for survivors of sex trafficking and sexual or exploitation. They got 6 participant categories: compound traditional archers, high score awards. They got gift cards. They got online auctions. They got long shot, mid shots. They got bows to give away. 100% of the money donated goes to Wings, and it'll be going on today and tomorrow. So go check that out and go help some good causes. So I can't because I'll be at the car dealership today.
Hey, it's all right.
Huh?
You'll get your chance.
Yeah. I don't. It is what it is.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. Yeah, Herman's Fine Jewelers. If you're just tuning in for the first time, if you missed a show in the last couple weeks, I'm going to be giving away at least 1 pair of half-carat diamond earrings for Christmas, courtesy of the fine folks at Herman's Fine Jewelers. I might even have 2 pairs. I talked to Danae.
Dan, you didn't have to get me one.
No. I talked to Danae, and she's talking to Frank. I'll find out next week what we're gonna. But we're gonna call it the Herman's Christmas Hunt for the earrings. We're doing this in honor of Donnie's dad, who died unexpectedly this year. We miss Donnie. He was such a good guy. And Herman's is still. I mean, they're still running great operations. Frank and Donnie and everybody there. Remy is back. I got a chance to say hi to her when I called the other day. So they'll take great care of you. They've still got great 10,000 diamonds and mountings in stock. They can do in-store jewelry repair, custom jewelry, all that fun stuff. They're really the best place to go. Even if you got stuff you want to sell, go to Herman's over there on 2900 University Avenue in West Des Moines. And go there before you go anywhere else. Chances are you're going to get more for your money. All right, let me hit this break. I'll be back, and we'll have open lines. We got a couple trivia things to do. And I'm going to announce the big winner of the Pines Resort Lake Winnie fishing trip from the Outdoor Call Radio app we've been doing since turkey season. We'll be right back on 1350 ESPN.
Heading to your favorite outdoor spot? Is your hunting, fishing, or utility knife ready for any task? Well, if you used the original Work Sharp knife and tool sharpener before you left, you bet they are. The Work Sharp knife and tool sharpener is designed to sharpen every knife you own. By using changeable, flexible, abrasive belts, the sharpening system is able to sharpen a variety of knives, including curved and serrated knives, tonto blades, fillet knives, gut hooks, axes, and even kitchen knives. The Work Sharp knife and tool sharpener does this with precision angle sharpening guides and flexible abrasive
I think I'm going to give away a hunting knife and a fillet knife today. But it's going to be shipped to you. I'm going to need your email, so I don't care where you're at in the country. You can call in if you want.
Customer service is always a call away.
Because we can't give knives away at the radio station because it's a weapon.
consider checking out one of the Work Sharp knife and tool sharpeners or the
Get
Work
that,
Sharp
but
guided
still.
field sharpener at a
We
store
used
near
to give
you.
them away.
Or anytime at WorkSharpTools.com.
I used to give away muzzle loaders.
That's WorkSharpTools.com.
Remember that?
Hunting and a deer tick just crawled onto your leg and is burying its head into your flesh. You
Call
can't
Skip.
feel the bite, and you may or may not find the tick. In the coming
See what
weeks,
he's
you
doing.
may or may not notice a red ring around the bite. Shortly thereafter, you may or may not get really sick. Your doctor may or may not test you for Lyme disease. The test may or may not detect it, meaning you may or may not get the medication needed. If untreated or not treated on time, you could have a lifetime of complications. Don't take that chance. Get Elimitic clothing from Game Hide. Elimitic features Insect Shield, a repellent that is fused to the fabric fibers. Ticks hate it. Elimitic clothing will retain its effectiveness for the life of the garment and needs no special care. The treatment is odorless and invisible. Wearing Elimitic can help protect you from ticks, chiggers, and other biting insects, and is featured in a complete line of quality Game Hide hunting clothing. To learn more, visit GameHide.com.
If you're an archer, you know how important the feel and performance of a bow is on your ability to send that arrow to where it needs to go. Not all bows
What's
are made
everybody
the same,
doing today?
and that's especially true when it comes to
Going
gearhead.
fishing?
Gearhead
You going
bows
to
are
shoot
made
the
in the
3D?
USA
Going out
and
putting
feature
cameras
models
up?
that
What
are
are you doing today?
compact, quiet, and lightweight. These bows maneuver extremely well, whether you're in the tree stand or the ground blind. If you're a saddle hunter, Gearhead is definitely a bow you need to check out. Gearhead bows are engineered to be ahead of the game on the newest tech available out there. Gearhead shoots for 100% customer satisfaction every day. They are
I agree,
constantly
Jeff.
looking at ways to keep Gearhead bows quiet, deadly accurate, and affordable. So when you're looking for your next hunting partner, head over to your nearest dealer like Archery Field and Sports in Altoona, Iowa, or go online to www.gearheadarchery.com. Stack the deck on your next hunt with Gearhead. Shop online at gearheadarchery.com or locally at Archery Field and Sports in Altoona.
KRNT Des Moines is
There you go,
102.1
Jeff.
FM and 1350 ESPN, Des Moines sports leader.
Oh, AJ's doing a wedding today. The wedding singer. What's up, Roger?
ESPN.
All right, welcome back to the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on 1350 ESPN. Hour number 2 is brought to you by the fine folks at Gearhead Archery up in Madison, Wisconsin. Beautiful Madison. Let's go talk to the owner. I got him on the line. Hey, Tootsie Roll, what's up?
Good. What are you doing? have you explained to all your listeners about your truck issues and
I gave them
catching fish and all that?
I gave them the whole play-by-play, buddy.
Oh my gosh, what a week you had!
I'm
Man. You
telling.
need to write a journal or something.
Yeah, that was a week I hope never happens again. You know, I don't mind when you go hunting and nothing happens. I mean, you still got to get out there and relax and take the woods in and morning, Dale Griffin. Dan going catfishing in the morning. Oh, there you go, Dale. You go get some catfish, buddy. That's hunting. Or if you go fishing and you don't catch anything, but you at least want your stuff to work.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just it is what it is. It's not the end of the world.
It makes for interesting stories too. Even though you get out hunting and you may not harvest anything, but you come away with sometimes the other things that happen are better stories.
Well, and I was telling everybody on the live stream about when I was coming through Hinckley, Minnesota, and then right before Albert Lee, I got into those one lane merge things, and because I'm pulling my boat, so I get way over early in the lane that's going to be open, and then you got all these knuckleheads zooming by you because their time's more important than yours to wait in line with everybody else, and you actually had the same thing happen to you when I was on the phone with you.
Yeah, I was going up to Hayward. I had a customer, a good friend of mine. He was changing his peep out, and he got a little crazy with his razor blade. He cut some strands. He had a video shoot to do the next day, so I looked at my schedule, and I had a real busy Friday and a real busy today and tomorrow, but my Thursday was, I had things to do, but it's like nothing that was pressing. So I got in the vehicle and I drove up and I put a new string on him and I got a new D loop and peep and just made it so he could have a successful video shoot yesterday, so that was kind of what I did. But while I was doing that, I came across some road construction. You know, it says left turn, left lane closed, left lane closed. So we're all so such good drivers. We all get in the right lane. Well, then you see these buttholes, if I can say that on TV. They
you already did. I can't.
Everybody.
Yeah.
They pass everybody. It's just like, and finally the semi in front of me and myself got tired of it, and we moved over and we took both lanes. We're like, you know what? We know where our position is. You are not getting past us.
Yeah. Yeah, that's. So, I love when the truckers do that too, because they, you know, I just there's, and then the one lady cuts in front of me, and then I just kind of nose it a little bit, and it's like, you know, you are so rude, and then she gets mad at me for not letting her in.
Oh yeah.
And it's like, and I just looked at her and gave her the old L, gave her the old L symbol, loser.
L for love.
I know.
Yeah,
sometimes
loser.
my bird flies a little bit.
Yeah, I don't like flipping. I don't mind doing the L. I really try not to flip anybody off. But yeah, but you know, it's just I'm just tired of ill-mannered people. Hey, real quickly, we're doing a promotion now through the end of September. If you buy a Gearhead bow, I'm giving away a 75 quart Grizzly cooler. Listen to this. For the first 5 people. All I need, it's a contest for just 5 people. One of you is gonna win a $400 cooler from Grizzly. I'm also gonna give away a drifter cooler. So the second place person's gonna get a $100 drifter cooler from Grizzly, and then the other 3 people are gonna get a $100 knife package from Weeby Knives. So
everybody wins.
Everybody wins. All you got to do is go to Archery Field and Sports in Altoona, Iowa, if you're here at home, or if you're listening to me across the country. You can go to Creek Archery in Pennsylvania. I already told Chris about it, but you got to say, I want the Gearhead Outdoors Dan special, okay?
Okay.
And now here's what Skip is doing for you. He's either going to give you 10% off your purchase, or he's going to upgrade you. We are very honored and humbled to announce right now. Hey, you want to do the special announcement again? Yeah, hang on, Skippy. I got to do my special announcement.
See, the thing is, we already jumped the gun now twice on this here.
Yeah.
Okay,
Well, see, I caught myself there.
Let's be ready.
Go ahead.
All right?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, can I please have your attention? I've just been handed an urgent and horrifying news story. And I need all of you to stop what you're doing and listen.
Ooh, scoopage.
All right, so very humbled and honored to announce that we have secured a partnership with Eric and all the fine people at Gas Bowstrings. Gas Bowstrings are now the official bowstring of the Outdoors Dan radio shows, the Outdoor Call radio platform, and the new bowstring adventures that I'm working on for next year. So thank you to Eric and everybody. So in honor of that, if you order a Gearhead bow from Creek Archery or Archery Field and Sports, you tell them you want the Outdoors Dan deal, you can either get 10% off, Skip will work that out with Chris or Mark, or he will upgrade you to free gas bowstrings and cables. And that's a heck of an upgrade. Yep. And
gas. Get gas.
Give it some gas and go out and shoot. And, or if either one of those places are too far away from you, go to gearheadarchery.com. Skip.
Just call me.
Just call Skip.
Just email me.
Yeah, if you call Gearhead, Skip's going to answer the phone, and you can order your bow directly from Skip, and he'll give you all the things that we talked about. As soon as I get 5 people to order a bow or a crossbow, you can buy a crossbow and be eligible for this too. Skip's got some of the best crossbows on the market, in my opinion. You can get on this. So, I mean, if that's a heck of a deal, folks. So, and I absolutely love. Good morning, Dave. Good morning, Chris. Good to see you, buddy, in Pennsylvania. I absolutely love my Carbon 24 pivot. That bow is probably my favorite bow I've ever had. Matter of fact, I like it so much. I ordered another one from Skip already, and I told him, unless there's something that dramatically changes in your Gearhead line, or it's something that you really want me to shoot, I really don't want to change for a while, for a couple of years. I want to keep shooting these. That bow is that good, folks. And everybody what do you got, about 5 or 6 of those sold already? And everybody.
Yeah, everyone, the feedback, I mean, we all like our stuff. You know, when we come up with something that, you know, sometimes you get put in a box, it's like you kind of think, oh, yeah, this is pretty good, you know. But I try to keep an open mind at what other people opinions are and stuff. So I'm always asking, what do you think? And it's just like, one Brady, I asked him there, I said, so you've had your P24 a week, what do you think? He goes, Skip, this is the best bow I've ever shot. He said,
Yeah.
it is so quiet, it is so dead in the hand, it just fires darts. And another guy, you know, he's dialed in like 60 yards, the same thing. He goes, Skip, unbelievable. So
Yeah, it's even Mark liked it at Archery Field and Sports when I let him shoot it. So it's nice. And I don't know if Philip has said anything. I think he has, but Philip Vanderpool is now shooting gearhead archery. So thank you. P. Vitty's now on the gearhead train.
Yep.
Yep.
Mr. P. Vitty.
Yep, Mr. P. Vitty. Folks, I tell you, I'm out here in Arkansas, and I'm out here just to shoot. I've got my gearhead in my hand, and it is so dead. And I'm telling you, it's like that milk gravy has sat overnight. It's so flat and still. It's so calm. It's gelatinous in your hand. There's nothing there.
You know, I mean, Dan, to be totally fair and honest, I mean, all bow companies make bows that are like dead in the hand, solid back wall. You know, those are all the attributes that people are looking for.
I would not say all of them, because I have shot bows that had that you could feel some vibration.
Well, I guess what I'm saying is, I think what sets us apart is just the size and the feel, and from a hunting standpoint, you know, a lot of companies will talk about stealth and maneuverability and that. I'm telling you, a 24-inch bow, you have stealth at a different level at that point. I mean, you're walking to your stand, you're in your tree stand, you got some limbs that you have to maneuver around and stuff like that. I mean, until you experience it, you know, there's very few people that can go back. They're just like, man, this just sets everything up different. It changes the game for me.
Yeah, I will never hunt in a saddle because I am too fat and old to hunt in a saddle. But for all the people out there that are doing saddle hunting, a gearhead is perfect for you. A 24 or a 20-inch or an 18-inch bow. And everybody on the field staff that saddle hunts, that's all they. I mean, you got guys that've got 5 or 6 of them. They keep just buying them because they love them. So.
And then if you go to one of the sites, Justin Richardson out of Missouri, he was getting his ready, and you know, he got in a target where he shot a field pointed broadhead, and he was doing some bear shit. I mean, all of them were hitting the same spot. But like his whole setup weighed like what was it, like 3.8 pounds, and that was for the sight, the rest, the whole bow decked out. 3.8 pounds is what he had it.
Yeah. Hey, listen, buying a bow is a real personal choice, folks, and I get it. I mean, I've been shooting a bow for 30-something years. I'm just saying, before you buy one, go check out a gearhead, and you'll understand. Chris in Pennsylvania says, I have never shot a bow that is more quiet than a gearhead. Thank you, Chris. I appreciate that. Chris Lewandowski. How about that, Skippy?
I love it.
Yep.
So what are you doing? What are you doing this weekend? Once you're off the show today, Dan, what do you have on your agenda? What's going on?
I can't say because I told everybody I'd wait till 8:30.
Oh, okay. Never mind. I don't know. I was just curious. Listeners want to know.
Yeah, no, I got stuff to do. I'm hoping to get out to the farm and put some cameras up this weekend sometime. So.
Well, I had a young Amish guy in the shop last night. He was there to like 8:30 or so. It's kind of unique because they have a driver that brings them, you know, so they travel from about an hour away. And I sold the bow 2 weeks ago to his brother, and then he got shooting it. Well, then the other brother wanted one, so he came last night to pick up his. They both picked carbon 24s, and they have an elk tag for Montana, and I found it interesting. It's so interesting talking to them and you know the way you know their lifestyle is and stuff like that. So I said, well, how do you get to Montana? And like, well, we're coming to Columbus and we're taking the Amtrak out. So it's just kind of fun to see how they maneuver around but they all love to hunt. I mean, pretty much it is a culture thing within their group, and they all just really love to hunt, and it's just, you know, it's kind of getting a little bit of a following with them and liking gearheads. There's another Amish gentleman from Minnesota, and he bought a couple gearheads, one for his dad and then himself. And then he called me one day. He goes, you know, Skip, I I love this bow a lot. He said, I can crawl up in a tree, and it's really good. But I got one complaint, and I'm like, what's that? And he goes, well, it came with a baseball cap, and we're Amish, and we like stocking caps. so I talked to my shirt person, and I had some special Amish stocking caps made with the Gearhead logo in it. And I sent him up 4 or 5 so he could spread them out amongst his friends. So
well, I want one. Yeah,
you'll get one. Yeah,
okay.
You'll get one.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, I got to run. I got other fish to fry. So tell everybody where they can find out more about Gearhead and Gracie.
www.gearheadarchery.com. Like us on Facebook, Instagram, all the social stuff, and if you just want to chat, just give me a call.
Call Skippy. You'll talk to the owner. I'm just telling you.
While we build bows.
Yeah, nobody else is going to take good care of you as an owner of a bow company than Skippy Peterson. I'll talk to you soon, Bubba.
All right, you have a great day.
Hey.
What?
Call me if you need something.
Will do.
All right, bye, buddy.
Bye-bye.
There he goes, Skippy P. 8:14 and some change. Let me take a break. I'll come back and announce the big winner of the fishing contest right here on 1350 ESPN.
Hi guys, Jackie Bushman here with Buckmasters. When it comes to food plot seed and deer feed, the Mississippi-based Backwoods Attractions product line has you covered. From their food plot blends like Trophy Acre, Lazy
I love
Acre,
Skippy. He's a good guy. You won't find a nicer guy than Skippy.
like Game Changer, Sweet Stuff, and Buck Robber. The best way to put it is, if you're not using Backwoods Attraction products, you better hope your neighbor isn't either. From small to large acreage, Backwoods Attraction has the feed and seed perfect for your hunting property. So do yourself a favor and swing by and support your local co-op or farm supply store and ask for Backwoods Attraction to set yourself up for a successful fall.
When you're getting ready to outfit your next outdoor adventure, there's one place in Ankeny that's your one-stop outdoor shop. That's Sportsman's Warehouse. The Sportsman's Warehouse has everything you need from fishing, hunting, firearms, and camping gear that will make any outdoor trip a success. Sportsman's Warehouse carries nationally known brands that have been tried and proven in the field and on the water.
I just bought that new desktop, and I'm hoping I get another year or two on my laptop.
Kayaks and boat gear are also on hand to help you find more fish when you go wet a line. Sportsman's Warehouse has all the footwear and clothing choices at great prices.
After what I spent on that iMac, I'd hate to see what a MacBook Pro is going for now.
And style.
It's got to be $4,000.
You can also shop 24/7 at sportsmanswarehouse.com. So next time you're planning your next outdoor adventure, make sure that you check out Sportsman's Warehouse in Ankeny.
Hey, Outdoors Dan here. How many times have you had to quit hunting because your feet got cold or uncomfortable?
Not me, because I use Norlander socks.
In any weather or outdoor activity. Have you heard of Norlander Sock Company?
See? Listen to that guy.
Norlander Sock Company uses high-quality alpaca to produce some of the best socks out there. Alpaca socks will keep your feet comfortable and feeling great all day. Alpaca socks will wick away any moisture that you might encounter, plus work with your outdoor footwear to keep your feet temperature where they need to be. Alpaca socks also has a natural antibacterial quality to them that will keep your socks from smelling. They have heavyweight and lightweight styles with a bunch of color and size choices for you to choose from. Plus, gift boxes are available that are 100% guaranteed. So this year, when you plan your outdoor activities, make sure you keep your feet comfortable and feeling great all day. Try a pair of Norlander socks, pure alpaca, pure comfort. For more information, just go to norlandersocks.com and give your feet a treat.
Our dogs are part of the family, and we want to protect them at all times. Do you live in an area that you want to keep open and not have a traditional fence to protect your pet? No worries. Call Chris at Pet Stop of Des Moines. Chris Fultra is the owner of the Pet Stop franchise in the Des Moines area and has been keeping pets safe for over 19 years. A Pet Stop system will not only keep your pet from leaving your desired area outside, but can also be set up to keep your pet out of areas in your home. The Pet Stop system is underground, keeping your property open and easy to maintain. Plus, with a friendly user app on your phone, you can customize the Pet Stop system to help your dogs enjoy their playtime and stay safe at the same time. For more information on how to protect your buddy and keep your home looking great, call 515-975-2190 or go online at petstop.com. Pet Stop of Des Moines. Outdoors Dan recommended and Raven approved.
Raven approved.
Are you getting ready for hunting season? Well, you've done your homework, and now the time is getting close.
That's right.
One thing after you've harvested that deer or wild game.
Still sore, buddy.
Take it. Well, I have an answer. The Milo Locker in Milo, Iowa. The Milo Locker has been processing wild game and general locker animals for over 15 years. Daryl and Angie are the owners, and they take great pride in the fact that they do everyone's order the way the customer wants
30
it.
seconds. 30 seconds. We're back in 30 seconds.
Elk, or even bear, processed and hand-wrapped, cut to your specifications. If you like tasty snacks, Daryl does a great job making snack sticks, summer sausage, and jerky with all sorts
Man, I
of
can't
cheese and
believe we're already
spice
in the 8
combinations.
o'clock hour.
They do a ton of deer each year at the Milo Locker, and they do each order like it was their own. So if you get lucky this year and need a good locker, try the Milo Locker. Check them out today or just give them a call at 641-942-6231. And you're on your way to some great eating.
This is the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on Des Moines Sports Leader, 1350 ESPN.
All right, welcome back to the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on 1350 ESPN. So, for the last several weeks, we have had a little contest going on. If you download the Outdoor Call Radio app and listen Monday through Friday, I've been doing a phrase that pays, and every week folks have been kind enough to email me that, and I've been putting them in a drawing, and it was fun. We've done this a couple years ago, for the last couple years, and we've been doing a fishing trip up to Lake Winnie. It's a 4-night, 3-day stay at the Pines Resort. You get a brand new truck of fishing rod. You get a Grizzly drifted cooler, and I don't know. Some Weeby knives. So I told everybody we do that for a while, and we draw it the first weekend. See, that's why I went up to Minnesota, because I was hoping to catch some nice walleye so I could show you some pictures of what's swimming around in there. But trust me, I've got pictures from last year, but it's fishing. But anyway, all right, we had 462 people that entered during the last 11, 12 weeks, Monday through Friday. So I appreciate everybody doing that. So I did a random number generator, and the rules were you could enter every day, but just once a day. So I'm on that stuff. I actually caught a few people cheating, so I threw them out. No offense. So, and I always reply to back everybody. I always say got it, and, just to make sure. But anyway, you want to give me a drum roll, Andrew?
Okay, hold on.
You got a drum roll on the thing?
No, but I got this.
The 2024 winner of the Big Pines Resort Outdoor Call Radio Fishing Trip is Jeff Falloon. There you go. Jeff's actually watching on the live stream right now. There it is in type. I drew it this morning. Jeff, congratulations. If you want to call Andrew, you can call him if you want to come on the air. It's 515-3. I'm giving my cell out. 515-244-1350. 515-244-1350. If you want to call in. If not, if you don't want to come on the air, that's okay. I do need you to email me your address, your phone number, and so I can send emails out to Trika and to the resort. You're welcome, buddy. You're welcome, Jeff. I appreciate you. I know you listen to the app quite a bit too, so that's nice that you won. And thanks to everybody that entered. So if you didn't now, so Jeff is not going to be eligible to win anything for the next 30 days. Okay, that's the only thing. If you win, you're out of for 30 days. We have that rule on there. So everybody else is going to be able to do that. But Jeff, Jeff, congratulations. But email me your full name, address, and cell number so I can start getting your prizes heading your way and stuff. And then you're going to need to call Chad at the resort, Jeff. Why don't you wait till Monday? Because I'm going to email him and tell him I need to email him all your information, and then he will. You can call him and get your trip booked. So here's the thing, Jeff. You're going to need to bring your own towels. They've got cooking utensils and everything. You'll have a refrigerator or stove. You'll have a microwave. You'll have air conditioning. You'll probably get a 2 or 3 bedroom cabin.
You're going to have a fan in there. You're going to just need to bring your toiletries, and then if you have a boat, they'll give you a slip for your boat. If not, you can hire a guide. If you want to hire a guide, Chad can help you with that. And I'll be honest with you, if you want to catch fish, Jeff, I would probably hire a guide. Just tell Chad at the Pines you want to hire a guide, and he'll get that all set up for you. But you're going to enjoy it, buddy. That's a good trip. So anyway, and I have an ice fishing trip we're going to be giving away for up there later in the year. Okay, so if you didn't win that one, you'll win the ice fishing trip that we're going to give away in January. So. Good morning, Gary. I was bragging about the fish fry and that salmon and stuff you gave me, Gary. Thank you for helping him out with that. He gave me a tour too of I got to see some of the bear stuff when I was up there because he's busy. He's putting bear baits out and all that other fun stuff. So good stuff. So that's exciting. We gave away a nice prize there for the app. If you haven't downloaded the Outdoor Call Radio app, please do so. It's free. All you got to do is go to your phone's app store. The Outdoor Call Radio app. Monday through Friday is a whole bunch of shows. I actually do a separate show on Wednesdays at 5. And then we do a kind of a weird one called it's a paranormal show. It's called The Unknown Files at 7. Andrew, I don't know. Part of me thinks we should phase that out. I mean, we got a lot of people listening to it. But, I mean, I need a break.
Yeah, there's only so much you can stretch yourself.
Yeah.
And in the end, sometimes less is more.
I mean, we've done it, 2 years now?
Yeah.
It's been 2 years. I tried to call. Jeff said he tried to call. Are you watching the phones? You can call.
Nothing came
you
up.
can
Try and call again.
Try and call again. Andrew's on his phone.
Let me make sure we.
Yeah. So anyway, so I don't know. I haven't made up my final mind on that. It's getting harder to get guests, and I don't want to keep having the same guests on all the time because it's kind of like the same show. So we'll figure it out. I know a lot of people love the show. I love doing it. It's just I want it to be entertaining too. Call me. He wants us to call him. You want to come over here and get his number off the messenger?
Sure.
Yeah. So.
Wow. All right.
Yeah. You got to walk around.
This is kind of nice and awkward. This one.
See it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wave at everybody so they can see what you look like.
Well, they know what
He looks like Waldo. Look.
Well, they know what I look like. Let me write this down.
Over here. Look, right there. See, look, there he is. Where's Waldo? Yeah, that's my kid.
Reach. Right.
I had somebody ask me the other day, how's Andrew doing? God, he's like your kid. I said, I know. He's like my kid. That's how I feel. I love him. He's like my other kid. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Him and Danny remind me of each other a little bit, so... Yeah, Andrew just had another baby if you missed last week's show. That's why he looks so tired.
Oh, yeah.
Wait till he starts getting gray hair.
Huh.
All right. So, anyway, I don't even know what I was talking about now. So we'll have an ice fishing contest coming up later, so we'll have one more. And Trika's got some new stuff coming out. If you like to ice fish, Trika's got some ice fishing rods coming out that are off the hook. So, I know everybody loves Unknown Files. It's a fun show to do. I mean, you're talking about Bigfoot and ghosts and all that stuff. It's just hard to get. It's just hard to get guests right now. Thank you, AJ. I'll tell him for you. So I think we should do like a Pennsylvania trip. Let Todd Rupert buy a party bus, and we'll do the Rupert's Roost in Peace party bus, and then go out to Pennsylvania and watch AJ perform at a venue. Have a concert and have some sandwiches, some meatball sandwiches and stuff. I need to talk to Rupert about that. Let's go over to the phones. I think our winner is on the line. Good morning, Jeff.
Good morning.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I'm stoked.
Well, see, for somebody that said they were technically challenged, you actually won a nice prize.
Yeah, I did. And I'll tell you what, that computer stuff is just, it blows me away.
Are you going to be able to go from New York to Minnesota?
Heck yeah, we'll make the trip.
Okay. Do you have a boat?
I do have a boat.
Okay, well, you can bring your boat. I would, personally, if it was me, the fishing, you're probably going to be fishing in late August or September. That's what I would probably try to tell you to book.
Okay.
The fishing's going to be a little better then. But I would probably talk to Chad about hiring a guide if I were you.
Okay. Yeah.
Because there's some great spots on the humps and you're not going to know where to go. And
right.
I mean this is a big lake. I mean it's huge. So get you a guide for a day, and then you can go out on your own. A couple days, but at least that way you can get some walleye in the freezer.
Right. Yeah.
So
yeah, I've got a bass boat. That might be the only concern. The waves coming over the backhand if it's windy. But
well, that's a big lake, buddy. You could get some big waves on it. So yeah, if I were you, I mean, you won the cabin trip and everything. Just talk to him and see what he can help you out on a guide.
Sure.
Okay. Yeah. And then email me your particulars, and you can go on tricafishing.com and pick out whatever rod you want. And then I'm going to have Tyson from Trica reach out to you, and then he'll help you get that rod going.
Sounds great.
Okay, buddy. All right. Well, congratulations.
And I vote for keeping the show.
For what? Unknown Files?
Yeah.
Well, I just got to see if I have better luck getting booking guests, but I'm doing 6 radio shows a week, man. It's getting to be a lot.
Is it getting to be a lot?
Well, I got to start hunting here pretty quick, buddy.
I get it.
I got shows to film.
I got it.
So.
And if you ever want to do a trapping show, give me a call.
Well, you know what? I'm trying to talk. I can't even talk. I'm trying to talk. There you go. The guys at Weeby Knives to do a trapping show on the app.
Yeah, and I'm trying to put together a little podcast myself.
Yep.
So
if we can get that done, I think the listeners would enjoy that.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah.
I do too.
All right. Your job is to get 20 new people to download the app and listen.
Easily done.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
Already got 3 this week.
All right, buddy. We'll talk to you soon, and congratulations.
Sounds great. Thank you.
All right. There he goes, Jeff. All right, I got to go. We'll be back with the man, the myth, the legend, Smoking Joe Smeltzer right here on 1350 ESPN.
When it comes to graphic design, you want to work with someone that can take your ideas and bring them to life. So when you need help promoting your business,
it's nice when somebody nice that's appreciative wins a trip. Yeah. He's going to go all the way from New York to Minnesota. That's crazy.
I mean, hey, people like the outdoors will help that way.
I'm shocked nobody from I don't think I got anybody from Minnesota entered. I don't think I did. I don't know.
Sometimes the craziest things actually do happen.
Yeah, wouldn't it be funny if someone right there by the lake won it?
Excellent customer reviews, and will provide the same level of service to you when you need them.
Be like, somebody in Kansas winning a Kansas turkey hunt or something.
Boat across the pond.
Good morning, Dirk. Nice shirt. Thank you, buddy. I got my Flex colors going today. Hey, Broken Arrow, how's the leg? Still hurting, Jeff, but I'm getting around, buddy. Thanks for asking. Appreciate that.
Flex Fletch and its fine
Dan Young flexing in the Flex Fletch product shirt. There you go. What you gonna do when the Silent Nights work over you?
A much greater taper than veins out there. This contributes to a dramatic reduction of in-flight drag. Flex Fletch veins also have the capability
and your commercial's playing.
Or bounce back after
what timing?
Pass-through shots on targets or game. This ensures consistent arrow flight every time. Flex Fletch offers a variety of colors, sizes, and styles for any archer to use in their setup.
I think that's our first winner from New York, isn't it?
Flex
Have we had a
Fletch
winner
has
from
the
New
vein
York?
for you to see these great veins and adhesives like Zing or Flex Bond to get
Little Iowa show hitting winners in New York.
Go to your local dealer or flexfletch.com.
I know we've had Jersey, and I know we've had Pennsylvania.
Based out of Minnesota.
Kansas, Missouri, Illinois, Michigan.
Going fishing is something we look forward to all week. We all want to be better at it and use the best gear available. Gear that will help us feel the bite
all the
better
way from Des Moines, Iowa.
Superb casting performance. Well, when it comes to sensitivity and longer casts, Trika has people talking. Trika rods are scientifically proven to be more sensitive with their unique weave
Jeff said he's a retired police officer. You know, Jeff, that even makes me happier that you won. Congratulations, you deserve it. Morning, Nate.
26% longer cast to keep your bait in the strike zone longer. Trika knows you work hard for your money, and they want to give you a rod that will cast longer and let you feel the bite better without putting the bite on your wallet. Trika rods are significantly less than other high-end rods available. They offer a 1-year, no questions asked guarantee. Trika rods can be returned for any reason up to 1 year after purchase.
I was bumming, man. I wanted to get. I built my own crawler harnesses, my own spinner rigs. It was awesome. I learned how to do that while I was up there. That was a lot of fun doing that.
And another thing we love about the Chick-fil-A maple pepper bacon sandwich is how the flavors come together. First, I taste the smoky grilled chicken,
it's been on the back burner right now. We're thinking about it, but yeah, we just haven't. Dan's been so busy here lately. I've been so busy. We just haven't
It's spice-tastic.
Yumlicious.
Flavoristic.
The sandwich of the summer.
I know,
The
we
maple
gotta
pepper
get up
bacon
on
sandwich.
I learned so much doing that. The last part of your leader, do fluorocarbon. You can do mono or braid on the upper part of it.
Yeah, well, hey, appreciate it. We'll talk again here soon.
All right, welcome back to the Outdoor Call Radio on 1350 ESPN. We're waiting for our next star to come on while he's doing that. I told you about the target trafficking event that's going on today and tomorrow up there in Story City. And you can find them out. Did they give me a place? If you want more information, just go to targettrafficking.net. They'll have all the event information and everything right there for you.
Hanging in there, got a busy slate.
Let's see. Jeff, thank you for your service. Yeah. Way to go, Brant.
So far. Lack of sleep, but hey, we're working it. Yeah, that's where we're at.
Hang on, I got another message. Dave, maybe that's why you didn't catch any fish. Maybe that's why you didn't catch any fish. Why is that, Dave? Why didn't I catch any fish? What did I say? What did I do? Oh, because I was using a crawler or a spinner? No, that's what they were catching them on, was spinner rigs, Dave. They were spinner rigs during the day. Some people were corking off the humps. That's using a slip bobber. And some people in the evenings when the walleye were coming in shallow, they were trolling rapalas. That was the three ways that people were catching fish. So I tried everything, Dave. It just didn't work out. Will you put him on hold so we can get going?
All right,
Mr. 10-minute conversation. Yeah, you made them. Oh, I made them? I got it, Dave. Hey, yeah, they were nice, Dave. Give me a break. All right, let's go to our phones. Smelter's on the line. What are you, Smeltsy? What are you doing?
Nice outside today.
Is it nice
It's not gonna be hot.
Is it nice?
It's nice out.
It's nice because you're putting Outdoors Dan money in your wallet. That's that's nice about.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
That's what I wake up for every morning.
So I was telling everybody about what happened to me on my trip. So
yeah.
I figured I'd wait till get you on here to tell everybody what. So the consensus was service has been really backed up, and it's going to be a while. And this was since I ended up just buying a new truck. And I will say this, and I mean this with all my heart. I want to thank Brett Moyer. Joe's going, thanks a lot, Dan. I might as well just
put Brett on the phone.
Yeah, you might as well just put Brett on the phone. I want to thank Brett because first of all, he gave me a hug. So it was nice that the owner gave me a hug, and Joe, I called Joe. I called you before the tow truck out there, didn't I?
Oh, what's today? Saturday? You called me Thursday night at like.
Yeah, I called you when I was stuck on the road.
8:30 or something like that.
Yeah, I was
putting him to sleep, so that's why I didn't answer.
Yeah, I called Joe because I was directing traffic, and then I don't know when I can't remember when I talked to him, but I said, "Hey,
doing overtime."
Yeah, I said we're probably going to have to look at a plan A and a plan B So Joe was. I got there. When did I get there? Yesterday. Yeah, yesterday I got out there, and Joe took great care of me. He always does. He's another one that's like my kid. How old were you when I first met you? When I moved up here, let's see.
What year did you move up here?
I think I moved up here in 2020.
What?
2020.
So you moved up here 4 years ago?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Come on, Dan.
I moved up here in 2000. Sorry.
Oh yeah, then because I remember. So I met you at Central Iowa Archery, is where I met you.
Yeah, the first thing I did when I moved up to Des Moines from St. Louis is I got everything. My wife and I we got everything unpacked, and then I said, "I'll see you later. I got to find me an archery shop." So
Yep.
I did a Google search, and Central Iowa Archery came up. Brady was running that, and
Yeah, the Brunings. That's right.
yeah, just super nice guy, and I was shooting Matthews at the time, and so I went there, and Brady and I became buddies, and then there was this little kid on the range, and that was Joe. How old were you?
17.
17. And we started talking, and I just loved the kid as soon as I met him. And
You started buying trucks from me back then. Like I just planted the seed.
yeah. Well, no, not back then. I didn't. But anyway, I've known him forever. And so, long story short, I sat down. I said, well, I don't know what's wrong. I don't want to wait. I don't want this to be a month or so thing with what's going on. So let's just work out a deal. And thanks to Joe and Brett, I mean, they really took good care of me, folks. I was able to get into another vehicle right pretty much where I was at before.
And the rates are getting a little bit better too, aren't they?
I got a little bit better interest rate on my loan. And
the rates are dropping just a little bit too, which is
yeah.
nice.
So I actually lowered my payment, and I bought a ZR2. So I went from a Trail Boss to a ZR2, and I got a lower payment. I don't understand that, but I want to thank Brett and Joe, and I also want to thank Andy in the financing. He worked hard to get me approved real quick. And
I appreciate it very much.
Yeah, and everybody everybody took good care of me, and so anyway, Joe takes another closer step to retirement because of me.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah.
So here's the moral of the story. You're gonna want to wait about 2 weeks, and then they'll have 0% financing.
Now because the rebates just came out for August.
Do what?
I said probably till September because the rebates just came out for August.
Okay, 4 weeks from now, mark my words, they'll have 0% financing. Something's going to happen where you're going to save at least $3 or $4 more grand than I did.
Yeah, I called GM after you left yesterday.
Yeah, I bet.
Put a bug in there and be like, Dan was here, drop those rates.
Yep. So anyway, Jenny, the only thing Jenny said, always chatty, Jeff says. You're talking to Andrew? Yeah. Jenny said, just get a red one this time. So Joe found me a red one. Hey, I didn't ask you this, but that's got the same stuff as my white one. So that's going to have the heads-up display?
No, that one does not.
Oh.
Told you it didn't.
You didn't tell me that.
You wanted the red. You got the red.
Oh. Well, I want another truck now. I was all excited last night because I was going to have the heads-up display again.
Oh, they don't all come with that.
Well, that's okay. It's just one more thing to go wrong. I was gonna get on you a little bit and say, I know Iowa pheasants are tough, but those Minnesota pheasants are really tough. They took out my truck.
Probably like a Sasquatch or something like that.
Yeah. Well, at first I thought it was a duck. Remember? But it was a pheasant. I wonder if they took that pheasant home and ate it.
Was it a hen or was it a rooster?
It was a hen.
Hen?
Yeah. Yeah, it would have been awful tender, especially after hitting the truck.
Yeah, how dare you hit a female?
Hey, I did not hit the bird. The bird hit me.
Oh, yeah, blame it on the bird.
Okay. All right, well, since you got all my money, I feel like I've paid for myself this year.
I'll have it all ready by 11.
11 o'clock?
Yep.
Wow. Okay, well, good. I'll go home and take a nap. Can I get there later than 11?
I don't care. You can get here. Yeah.
Yeah. Joe caught a big fish. Look at that. Joe got him a bass. My guest at 7's out. He was kayaking fishing while I was talking to him on the radio.
Let me check the schedule here. Yeah, anytime after 11 is fine.
You sure?
Yeah, I mean, it can be 1 o'clock, so either 11 or 1.
I'll just pick it up at 1 o'clock. How's that? Okay. You all right with that?
Yep.
You're gonna help me? Did you get my seat covers moved over?
No, I'm going to go work on that next.
Okay.
That's about a 3-hour process.
Well, there you go. See, you're earning every penny. There. All right. Tell them where they can find you. They honestly, folks. I give it. And he bought me a bug shield.
You get that every time.
Yeah, but
That's a staple
I
for
actually
Dan.
had to cry a little bit to get it this time because I just gave you.
I always know there's an aftermath crying session.
Hey, I want to say this too. I looked up my truck value on Carvana, Black Book, and NADA, and they actually gave me more money on my trade than all the other ones. I pretty much
You
got.
didn't have to whine about that part.
Yeah, I actually got. Well, that's because Brett. Brett gave me a hug, and I got an extra $500. Yeah. So, but I actually got. I almost got. You guys almost gave me what I paid for the truck last November.
Yep, you got a good value on it.
I did. You guys really did a good job for me at Carl Chevrolet. So.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
All right, I'll see you at 1 o'clock.
All right, we'll see you.
And hey, and I'm bringing Jenny's car fob for her Equinox. Her car fob needs a battery. Can you get that done for me when I'm there?
Service has to do that, but we'll go over and see if they can get it done today.
Okay. She wanted me to ask you that.
Yep.
Okay, and I do have both sets of keys.
Perfect.
All right. See you at 1 o'clock. Thanks, Joe.
Thank you. We'll see you.
All right. There he goes. Joe Smeltzer, everybody. Dan, get a hot rod. Tony, I really did not want to get another truck and all. I like my truck, and I'm getting to be cheap in my old age. I don't want to spend money, but as much as I travel, folks, I just want to make sure I got something that's not. Here's the thing: if you got anything man-made built by humans, and you start getting issues, they tend to just keep having issues. So that's why I did what I did. So did they actually find out why the truck locked up? Scotty, I won't know for a week or so because they are so busy at Carl Chevrolet. They're busy. I mean, they're a big dealership, but it's going to be a week or so before I know what happened. So that's another reason I did, because I've got to go. I've got some trips I got to do. What happened to your truck? I'll tell you later, Chris. I already went through it like twice today, and I ain't got enough time. I got to go take a break. I'll be right back on 1350 ESPN.
If you're into cooking wild
Chris,
game or grilling,
I was basically it just locked up and shut down on me. I had a pheasant fly into my truck. I don't think that had anything to do with it. But on my way back from Minnesota, it just stopped in the middle of the road, and it was a mess. So,
that are used at home.
that's what happened.
3 new low-sodium blends that will produce wild game snacks your family will love. High Mountain Seasonings makes grilling steaks or smoking your favorite meats taste even better with their specialty spices, marinades, and rubs for deer, elk, or your favorite steaks. High Mountain has also just introduced taco and fajita blends that are spicing up kitchens and grills all across
They're
the
already
country.
working on my truck. I'm
Look
getting all
for
my
High Mountain
updates already.
Seasonings at Sportsman's Warehouse or at your favorite grilling retailer. Or go to HIMTNJerky.com for recipes and to find the closest store near you. High Mountain Seasonings has everything you need to make your game or favorite grilling meats taste great.
If you're an angler, you know the importance of keeping your bait fresh, alive, and handy. Well, let's talk about a bait system that helps folks catch more fish and is made in Minnesota where they know fishing. The Bait Caddy is an amazing bait system that you can use for open water fishing that keeps your minnows, leeches, shiners, and bait fresh while you fish. The Bait Caddy has a clear UV-resistant housing that lets you see your bait at all times. Its large lid allows easy access to your bait and keeps it handy and flush in 8 to 10 inch ice holes. No loose parts, it's self-filling, then it floats. Plus, it's made not to crack, warp, or fade. The Bait Caddy will fit in your live well.
Yeah, them ditch chickens, Chris.
Made in the USA. The Bait Caddy has
I'm not saying who I'm taking, Pete. That's classified.
information, please go online.
This was the best show ever. Well, I guess so, Jeff. You want a fishing trip?
The Big Caddy, easy access to your bait, made in Minnesota and keeps your bait fresh all day.
Hey, are you in the market for a new RV this year? Here's a place to help you start looking for that new travel partner for your next vacation or outdoor adventure. Head on over to the friendly folks at Imperial RV Center in Ankeny. Imperial RV has been serving Iowa camping enthusiasts for 50 years. They carry pull-behind or fifth-wheel RVs from Sprinter, Hideout, Passport, and Alpine. They now carry SMC horse trailers.
Oh, Raven boy, he's so glad to see me. He misses me when I leave.
Also features a full-service center ready for
Little Rascal's going to be 5 this year. He's growing fast.
finance on site to help you with all your financing needs. They also have a full-service parts department for anything you might need to keep your camper going. They're open Monday through Saturday, located at 1727 South Ankeny Boulevard in Ankeny, Iowa. Please call them at 515-964-1424 or check them out online at ImperialRVCenter.com. That's ImperialRVCenter.com. Imperial RV Center in Ankeny, making memories to last a lifetime.
Trails are not always easy. That's why your boots need to perform when you're outdoors. Itasca Footwear has been helping folks on their adventures for
right on
years.
I followed you for at least 15 years and 4 radio stations. Well, thanks, Jeff. I appreciate that, buddy. 4 radio stations. Have I been on 4 radio stations? I was on WHO, KXNO. Just 3, right? 1350?
Will provide you not only a great fit, but comfort for all-day adventures. Itasca has sizes and styles for the whole family. You want to give them the same comfort and fit
We weren't on another radio station, were we? Oh, you listened down in St. Louis, I bet, on Big 550. That's probably what. Yeah, I appreciate that, buddy. Thank you.
For more information,
Keep forgetting about that. Yeah, you idiot. You do a Sunday night show. Hello. Hello.
This is the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on Des Moines Sports Leader, 1350 ESPN.
Artlist.io.
All right, last segment of the show is brought to you by the fine folks at Advanced Family Dentistry, 907 North Ankeny Boulevard in Ankeny, Iowa. Dr. Scott Obi-Wan Kenobi Yagi, my Jedi dentist buddy. And we'll take great care of you, along with Dr. Stewart, Dr. Brandt, Dr. Williams. They got a whole bunch of stuff there going on. They got some new stuff coming out. I need to get. I'm pretty sure they're going to have dental coverage there. You can actually get through them. I'll tell you when that's ready to go. They also provide excellent care for cleanings, cavities, fillings, root canals, crowns. You can actually get your crown made there. You don't have to wait and come back a week later. They can do cosmetic dentistry, anything that you're going to need. Just go over there at 907 North Ankeny Boulevard in Ankeny or call them at 515-964-1490 or check them out online, ankenysmiles.com. Whether you're new to the area or just looking for a new dentist, go see my buddy, Dr. Yagi. He is a Jedi dentist. That means he uses the Force to calm me down because I'm a big baby when it comes to going to the dentist. And they always say, may the floss be with you when you leave. Good people over there. I got to get in there. I need to get a cleaning bad. Have you had your cleaning yet this year, Andrew?
No, I have not.
Yeah, you better get your butt in the dentist.
I sure.
That's why you have problems.
I do not. That's not it.
That's why he has problems.
You're one of those.
I'm not a problem.
I mean, I need
just
Dr.
gave
A
you.
to work
You know what? I just gave you a raise. Jenny goes, "Did you give him a raise because he had another baby?" I said, "I just gave him a raise."
Jenny's pretty smart. You should listen to her.
Yeah, listen to you. Yeah, I think you should start giving me money back.
I did.
All these value
league dues.
League dues. yeah. Pete's going, who are you picking on that other league? I said, I ain't telling you. I ain't telling anybody nothing.
Nothing.
Not telling anybody nothing.
He doesn't want the first pick.
Yeah. All right. So I really don't have a lot of time left. Next week, I will give away a couple Weeby knives. Because I got 5 minutes, and that's probably not enough time to get everybody to answer the questions. But I will promise I'll give a couple Weeby knives away next week. So sorry about that. Secret listener next week will get I'll tell you what. I'll give the secret listener. Let's just do this. Next week, if you listen on the app Monday through Friday and send me a screenshot of the show you're listening to, just make sure you haven't won anything in 30 days. I'm going to give away a fillet knife and a hunting knife. So you're going to get one for the boat, one for your backpack. So there you go. I think I got everybody taken care of. I think I'm good. So yeah. Want to make a trade, Andrew?
Yeah, it'll just cost you a raise.
I already gave you I'm broke.
At this point, yeah, I can give you a little bit of wiggle room.
Yeah, I would think so. I am broke. It's not fun.
No.
I might actually have to sell something.
Oh, you have plenty.
Huh?
You have a lot of cool stuff that a lot of people would like.
Well, yeah, but I really don't want to give it up.
I know that's the problem. They're cool stuff that you
It's
bought.
taken
for
me a lifetime to acquire my stuff. You sound like Jenny.
Again, smart person.
Yes, I love Jenny, but man, it's like, Jenny, you don't understand. A guy needs his stuff. You know?
Need the stuff.
I need my stuff.
Stuff.
You know?
Stuff is always good.
You know, I was driving through a little town up in Minnesota called Moose Lake. Have anybody been to Moose Lake? That is the neatest little town listen, Greensburg, Pennsylvania is cool too. I enjoyed my time out there with Roop and everybody. But I could live in Moose Lake. People are so nice. I stopped there and got Jenny some wild rice. That Minnesota wild rice is awesome.
I've been to Moose Mountain.
No, this is Moose Lake. And it's super nice people. I mean, and it's clean. There's no trash on the roads. And there's fishing right there. I mean, I could definitely retire there if I ever get a chance. Jeff says he's been there. But you can't take it with you when you go to the other side. Well, no, Aaron, that's Jenny and the kids are going to get it all. Yeah, I'm not worried about that. So, yeah, there'll be a mass auction when I kick. The Outdoors Dan auction.
The ODD auction.
All my mounts will be gone. Jenny's keeping the boat to sell the boat, and I told the kids they could have my hunting stuff. Yeah, there'll be the mother of all garage sales and stuff when I die.
Yeah. Well, it'll be a while.
Yeah. Well, hopefully. I like to at least get a few more hunting seasons in fantasy football leagues.
Yeah, you got to try and win it once.
I'd like to see my kids get married and, see how things go.
Be more of a grandpa.
Yeah, my daughter's calling me now Grandpa. Since Katie and Ryan had Carter, I'm a grandpa. I always say I'm Uncle Outdoors because Katie's dad, and I don't want to ever infringe on it. I don't want to confuse the kid, right? So I could just be his crazy Uncle Outdoors, But now my daughter's calling me Grandpa. I said, you call me Grandpa one more time, you and I are going to have a problem.
Grandpa.
Okay, Grandpa. I said, I am your father. Dad to you.
That's dad to you.
Dad to you. This Gramps stuff is going to stop. Gramps. Yeah. Hey, Gramps.
Yo, what's up, Gramps?
Yeah.
Peace out, Gramps.
It's not funny. Yeah. Shut up, Andrew. All right. Listen, thanks for listening in today. We'll be back on Wednesday, back to regular schedules. And like I said, I'll do a couple extra makeup trivia next week. So if you need something, let me know. OutdoorsDan at mac.com. Just always go to the outdoorcallradio.com. That's the website. Everything's there. My email, all the media stuff, everything that you would need to get a hold of me. Just go to the website. I'm going to get out of here. Be good to one another. We're all in it together. Until next time. Bye. Thanks, everybody. Be good. I'll see you soon. Have a great weekend. You are just a grumpy old man from the fishing show. There you go, Aaron. Thanks, everybody. Have a wonderful weekend. Appreciate you.